Remember that old saying, you are what your record says you are? Well, that's a lie. That is a lie. And I'll tell you why. Because right now, the Philadelphia Eagles record is 3-3. So you know what that says? That says that the Philadelphia Eagles are average. But we know that's not the truth, don't we? We know that the Philadelphia Eagles are not average. No, sir. They are definitely worse than average. And let me tell you why. Because I think we all knew going into this game that Thielen and Diggs were going to go off. We knew this. We knew with dudes like Rasul Douglas, who got burned today. We knew with dudes like Craig James, who didn't play well. We know with dudes like Sidney Jones, who got outplayed again and got benched for Craig James. With old dudes like Orlando Scandrick. With linebackers who just don't know how to keep their mouths shut. This, with the defensive line that looks, I'll say they look average. Who, they almost got there, but if they could have just gotten there. With an offensive line that doesn't protect, with wide receivers and tight ends who, for whatever reason, just can't catch a pass, with a quarterback who pours his heart and his soul out to make sure give this team every opportunity it can to win, and the team around him just keeps letting him down. No, my friends, the Philadelphia Eagles are not 3-3. I mean, they're not average. Their record is 3-3, but they are not average. They are below average. They are a D+ team. They just are. That's the fact of the matter. Yes, I picked the Eagles to win, but when the schedule came out, I had picked the Eagles to lose this game. And all week, I was thinking, I don't really know if the Eagles are going to go in and they're going to beat the Minnesota Vikings. I just don't know. And then they go in and they get embarrassed. Doug Peterson, trying to be cute, trying to outthink the other coaches, right? What was up with that play at the end of the first half? Just kick the field goal. Take the points. Because then the Eagles ended up scoring on that drive. It could have been 20-24. It could have been that. But instead, he wanted to be cute. He wanted to have Jake Elliott play quarterback and throw the ball. Oh, they're not going to be expecting this. Yeah, sure, they're not going to be expecting it, but it didn't work. They were all over it. As you can tell, I'm not yelling. I don't appear angry. There's a lot of disappointment in my voice because I'm very disappointed in this team. This team was dubbed a Super Bowl contender, and they look anything far from that. They don't look like a Super Bowl contender. They don't look like a playoff team. They do not look good. They just don't. They don't. So here's what's going to happen. The Cowboys are going to dismantle the Jets. And even if for some miracle the Cowboys lose to the Jets, which I don't see happening, then we have to face the Cowboys next week. And if you think that Jalen Mills coming off of pup list. If you honestly think that he's gonna come on this team and make a difference, you're honestly fooling yourself. If you think that Cravon LeBlanc is gonna come back and make a difference on this team, you are sadly mistaken. The fact of the matter is, this team is just not good. It's not good. And I do not think we're going to beat the Dallas Cowboys next week. I'm sorry. I just don't. Amari Cooper is going to eat. Randall Cobb is going to eat. What's that man? What's that other man's name? Their speed guy. See, they got Amari Cooper. They've got Randall Cobb. Why is this other guy? Why is he? His name escapes me. Michael Gallup. And they got Michael Gallup. They're gonna feast. They're gonna feast. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. I knew from that opening drive, the way they just went down the field so effortlessly and just scored, I knew it was going to be a long game. It was going to be a long day. And people telling me, oh, but the Eagles are a second half team. They're going to be fine. We were down 24-10 at halftime. We weren't going to come back and win that game. And you want to know why? Because my friend who was with me, he was like, do you believe in comeback, Steve? And I'm like, not with this team, I don't. No, not with this team. Not with this team. Because even if the offense does get rolling, and let's just say we're tied, or let's just say we have a lead, the defense will give it up. They'll give up the big play. They'll give up the touchdown. They'll give up the big run and the big throw. They'll give it up. Why? Because this defense is trash. And do you know who I blame for that? Howie Roseman. The supposed great Howie Roseman. Everyone's saying we shouldn't draft or we shouldn't trade for anybody because we need draft picks. Well, are you sure that whoever we draft is going to be good? Because what proof do we have of that? Who have we drafted since Howie Roseman has been in charge? Who have we drafted that said, oh man, that's a great guy? Carson Wentz? Oh, okay, all right, fine, okay. Derek Barnett? I don't know. He okay, but he not flashing or anything like that. Andre Dillard? I mean, well, he had to fill in for Jason Peters today. He didn't do too bad of a job. You know, he looked all right. I mean, Sidney Jones, Russell Douglas, like who has he drafted that's made you say, oh man, Eagles, man, Howie Roseman, yeah, just don't trade our picks, bro. We need them. We need them. Oh man, this team is such an embarrassment, man. I couldn't even get upset. I'm upset, but I'm more disappointed than anything, man. It's ridiculous. I just can't. I don't know why I put myself through this year after year after year, and I'm being honest when I say it, and I'm gonna say it again. I do not think they're gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys next week. I just don't think that because this defense is trash, and if you think Deshaun Jackson coming back will make a difference, and maybe it will, but Deshaun Jackson coming back, does that help with everybody's hands? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it opens up the field, yeah, but how do we know that he could get on the field and then bam, he gets hurt again, and then that's season over, bro. That's it. That's game over. So no, I don't have any faith. No, this team is not average. This team is below average. This team is trash. This team is garbage. People need to stop opening their mouths because I remember last year when Kamen Grugier-Hill opened his mouth, and what happened? The Eagles lost. Albeit they were robbed, but at the end of the day, they were lost. They lost. And I don't know why I put up with it every single year. I don't. I don't remember the last time I had fun watching football. I honestly don't. But I fall into the same trap every year. Oh, because I love this team with all my heart. This team, man, I bleed green. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let me get that hat. Let me get that. Let me get that T-shirt. Let me sing that fight song. Let me show it off in public. Yeah. This team makes me absolutely sick, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I'm doing everything on my part as a fan, but they're not doing their part as a team. So I blame Deshaun Jackson. I blame Howie Roseman. I blame Doug Peterson. I blame the defense. I blame what's this man's name, Jim Swartz, for his dumb scheme. I'm done with it, bro. Like I'm tired of getting my hopes up every single year only to be disappointed. So will I do a video for the Cowboys game? Let me sleep on it. I still think the Cowboys are winning today, but let me sleep on it. We'll see. But that's pretty much it. So if you're not done with that, I've just got 3 words for you. Actually, I don't have 3 words for you. Just remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.